Doobie Brothers are sort of a tale of two bands. And I know this is somewhat cliche at this point. Everybody kind of know, well, not maybe everybody, but they're a tale of two bands in the sense that in the 70s, the early 70s, I should say, they were a bar band. Funky, talented, wrote great music. Pat Simmons and Tom Johnston. They were one of the first bands that I ever saw, aside from the Allmans, that had two drummers. I guess the Grateful Dead as well. And then they morphed into a much more yacht rock, sophisticated R&B flavored band when Michael McDonald came along and wrote things like What a Fool Believes. And I believe at that point that the people that were a fan of the Doobie Brothers kind of morphed into this new feeling for the band as well, which was really amazing because very few bands are able to sort of abruptly change the way they operate and the way they write music. And this is one of the very rare bands that I can think of, certainly, that changed. Queen was another one of those bands that really changed their music around and people stuck with them, or they became even more popular. The Doobie Brothers are just one of those bands that just are so talented that they're able to sort of ride these waves. And this is one of their earlier songs, China Grove. And the reason I love this song in particular is because when I used to play on basketball teams, we used to come out in our layup lines to this song, and it just rocks, and it's just a great song. China Grove, when the sun comes up on a sleepy little town down around San Antone, and the folks are rising for another day round about their homes. The people of the town are strange, and they're proud of where they came. You're talking about China Grove, oh China Grove. Texas is an interesting place. I haven't had a chance yet to travel the state much, but my son traveled in Austin. I've got friends in Austin. I've got friends in Dallas, business associates as well. And Texas is a country unto itself. There are different regions that are quite different in the way they operate, in their political stances. And it's just a truly remarkable place. Very much in and of itself has its own culture, and I find it one of those places that I would strongly consider moving to if I ever want to move out of New Jersey. Well, the preacher and the teacher, Lord, they're a caution. They are the talk of the town when the gossip gets to flying, and they ain't lying when the sun goes falling down. They say that the father's insane, and there's Mrs. Perkins again. We're talking about the China Grove of China Grove. Every day there's a new thing coming, the ways of an oriental view. The sheriff and his buddies with their samurai swords. You can even hear the music at night. And though it's a part of the Lone Star State, I guess this is what I was alluding to before, people don't seem to care because they just keep on looking to the east. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Yeah, great song. One of those songs that you just crank on the radio when you're driving. And Tom Johnston writes a lot of these types of fantastic songs. Really recommend the Doobie Brothers. They're so well deserving of their Hall of Fame status and their popularity. I think they're touring this summer as well. Either way, check them out. Doobie Brothers. Love you guys.
When the sun comes up on the sleepy little town down around San Antone, and the folks are rising for another day down about their home. People of the town are strange, they're proud of where they came. When you're talking about the China Grove, whoa, 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 China Grove. the talk of the town. When the gossip gets to flying and they ain't lying, when the sun goes falling down, they say that the father's insane. Damn Miss Perkins again. Well, you're talking about the China Grove. Whoa, 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 China Grove. Every day there's a new thing coming, ways of the Oriental view. Sheriff and his buddies with the samurai swords, you can even hear the music at night. No, it's a part of the Lone Star State. People don't seem to care. They just keep on looking to the east. Well, you're talking about the China Grove. Whoa, whoa, whoa.